Oh, could face again for the championship. And that'd be dope. I don't know, man. They got to set it up better. Everybody's playoffs is whack.
Yeah, like having a 7-7 team host a playoff game is crazy.
Yeah,
that's wild.
And the baseball one is bad because they should be all sevens. And the basketball one is bad because the East and the West are so lopsided. They should have 1 through 16. That'd be fire.
That'd be lit.
1 through 16. 116 through 15 through 14. And then it don't matter what side you're on.
Yeah.
That'd be hard. You can keep the East. You can still keep the East and the West though. You can keep it. And then until the playoffs start.
But I mean have one NBA seeding thing, 1 through 16.
No, I'm saying keep the East and the West, like an East team and a West team. But then but then when it comes to the playoffs, it has wraps. That's it. Because that would be fire. That'd be because one seeds will make it way more often.
Yeah.
Because they would have a nice, well, maybe not. And it'd be cool. It'd be cool to see the matchups and see how the East would play out and see how the West would play out. Yeah. Do you think, would it matter even, there's a possibility you could have like 4 of one division. I mean, one team. I mean, one side in it.
Yeah.
You could have just like the top 4 from the East and then 12 West teams. Like, that'd be crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, but that'd be dope. Or have a system where if you win, like if you are first place overall in your East or West bracket, you get to pick your first round opponent.
Pick your first round opponent?
Yeah.
That could backfire so bad on you.
That's why it's funny, because then you can either be like, yeah, we picked y'all, we want y'all, or we could be, and y'all lose, and you're like, ooh, we picked y'all, dang. Or
and then it's like, yeah, we did that, like, we sold. Yeah, that's tough.
Like, okay, is it better to? Okay, let me ask you this. In general, any sport, is it easier to play? Let's say the 1 seed pick the 2 seed to play first.
The 1 seed picked the 2 seed to play, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Is that easier?
No, but why would the 1 seed pick the 2 seed?
Because they get rid of them early.
But they also have
why wait to face them? Why wait to face them later? When you can face them right now?
You have to bank on you beating them. Like
that's what I'm asking you. So is it
I would rather play the 2 seed with the chance to go to the finals rather than get beat by the 2 seed in the first round if that's the case.
But what like what's the difference?
To me, you're playing for the chance to go to the final. Say you pick the 2 seed, right?
Yeah.
Say you pick the 2 seed. Say OKC picks Houston.
Yeah.
Right?
First round.
Houston beats them in 7.
Yeah.
Now, OKC, being the favorite, made a choice to pick Houston and doesn't even have a chance to play for a championship.
Okay, now here's the other side. They beat them. Who's gonna beat them now?
Nobody.
And wouldn't that be easier? You get to play them healthy.
For the fans, I don't like that. For the fans, I don't like that at all. Because now you're seeing the best. Like you said with the Dodgers and the Phillies.
Yeah, but it might be healthy. Well, I only don't like that because it's not 7. Any 7-game series is cool. Wherever we played them in a 7-game series is cool. I didn't like that it was 5. That's why I said that. You see what I'm saying? Let's say the Rams and the Seattle played first round. Boom, I beat them. Now the Eagles are still hard. There's still other hard teams.
Yeah.
But let's say the Patriots would have a super advantage if they beat the Bills right out the way.
No, the Patriots would say the Broncos.
Oh no, I'm sorry, the Broncos.
Say the Broncos beat the Patriots. Now the Broncos' biggest threat is the Bills. That can happen though. I think the NFL this year is a little bit different. It's too many. There's no clear cut for me on who's gonna make it. NBA though, bro, you got teams like the Hawks, like teams that suck sneaking into the playoffs, and it's like, do you really want to see that matchup?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Do you even care about a Hawks team?
About where I see them. I care about where I see them. Like if I got to get that out the way in the first round, like first round matchup, I'm cool. I'm cool with playing the Hawks in the first round and get them out the way. And I'm cool
I'd love
with
to
that
see the Hawks. Wouldn't you love to see the Hawks though in the conference championship?
No. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm not in that position as a player. If I'm a player, yes. If I'm a fan, which I am, I'm trying to see the best matchup with the chance to go to the finals or in the finals. I'm not trying to see the OKC smoke the Sacramento Kings in the Western Conference Finals. I'm not trying
But
to see
that's what
that.
makes it fire.
No, it isn't. No, it doesn't. That doesn't make it fire.
That's what makes it. Because then I'm like,
that's weak, bro.
You almost know who you're gonna see in the championship then.
But the fan experience sucks. Like the point is, yes, 100%, 100%. If the Dodgers was like, you know what, we ain't gonna play the Reds right now. We gonna play them in the NLCS.
Yeah,
we gonna get Philly out of the way in the wild card in the 3-game series.
No, 7, still 7.
Okay, fine. But that's I'd rather, as a fan, I'm trying to see Dodgers Phillies NLCS. That should have been the NLCS matchup. We already talked about that.
Yeah,
that should have been what it was.
But even if it was 7, though, it'd have been worth it.
I'm not trying to see that in a wild card matchup though, because then the rest of the thing is like, all right, you got Milwaukee 4, you got Cincinnati 4, and now it's a cakewalk.
Well, hold on. Like, okay, wait, hold on. So you still have your wild card games. So don't bring them out. It would be like first round, instead of the divisional round being that 5-game series, it's a 7. So you'd be like, boom, we just beat them. All right, we want them.
I don't like that. I don't like the whole like the 1 seed getting to pick. I don't like that because now as a player, if I'm the Dodgers, heck, you crazy? Yeah, of course I'm trying to face the Reds in the NLCS to go to. I know I'm gonna smoke them. But
yeah, but you got to beat the second team first. Is it okay? Basically, is it worth the warm up games, or would you rather just come in healthy, tired? 100%. I mean, not tired. No, tired. Fresh. Come in and play the best team you could play, and that way,
it's worth the wait. It's worth the warm up games, bro. It's worth it, 100%. It was worth like how you know if they pick Philly first round in a 7-game series. The series doesn't go different without playing Cincinnati first for 3 games where they score 18 runs.
I don't.
Right.
But
say who's the one in the AL, the Blue Jays, right? Say the Blue Jays would have picked who was the last team to get in? Say the Blue Jays would have picked Cleveland. Like, I mean, they wouldn't have picked Cleveland. And they're gonna pick, you know what, we're gonna face Seattle in round 1 in the 7-game. It's going to be a lit 7-game series in the first round for sure. Mm-hmm. But as a fan experience, now the rest of the series chalk. Now it's over with.
But that's basically what happens at the beginning. It might keep you more in tune, don't you think?
No, Jamie makes a good point. There's a chance another team gets an upset. Why make it harder for yourself? I agree.
Yeah, but what? Yeah, I mean, I get it. That seems soft to me, though. That's the soft part. Why? I don't want to play the best team because they might lose to somebody else. I hope somebody else beats them.
No. I want to play the best team
later.
With a chance to go to the World Series later. In the NL or ALCS, I'm trying to face the best team because if the best matchup, mind you, we both said whoever come out of the National League is winning the World Series. We both said that.
Yeah, so, out of that one series.
Yes,
but isn't that what made that so fun to watch?
What, the Phillies and Dodgers?
Yeah, we knew, like, hey, whoever wins this, they're going. And we watched every game.
We watched every game, but then we had to go see them sit for 4 games against the Brewers.
No, then Shohei put up the best game ever.
That was lit, but you could have watched that in the first round.
No, I want to see him do that on the way to the World Series.
Nah, I ain't trying to. Nah,
man, I'm
trying to see how close these Phillies Dodgers games was outside of Game 3. I'm trying to see that in the NLCS.
But what if what if they're tired and somebody gets hurt and now you don't get to see the whole thing?
You can't bank on it. You can't bank on that though because
it happens every year.
But you can't. But no, somebody from your team could get hurt in the first round against. God forbid, Shohei gets hurt against the Brewers or Cincinnati in the first round. I mean, against the Phillies in the first round. Now you don't got Shohei at all. The rest
But
of
at
the
least
rest
we
of
got
the
to
world.
see him. What if we lost him against the Reds, and now we don't get to see him at all against the Phillies? And now we got to sit there and wonder, hey, what if we had Zach Wheeler? We might have been able to beat him.
Yeah, we're doing that as we speak.
That's what I'm saying. We could eliminate that. Best team, go get him.
But Wheeler wasn't pitching anyway.
No, I'm not using them as a specific example, but I'm saying you could get rid of him right away and then just coast the rest of the way until you play until you play the other side's best team.
Right.
Because that's the thing. You're gonna run into the best teams are gonna make it to the championship more often.
I highly believe that if the Toronto Blue Jays played Seattle in the 7-game series in the first round and then went on to go play the Yankees to go to the World Series, they don't have the series they had against the Dodgers in the World Series. They don't. That 7-game series against Seattle prepared them so well to face the Dodgers in a 7-game series.
I disagree. I think they play even better because after you face Seattle, you beat them, right? That means you hit. Hold on. That means you hit good pitching for 7 games or however many games it went. Then you go face the Yankees do have good pitching, but let's say that they're not as good as the Yankees. Let's say it is the Baltimore pitching. Now you're getting soft serve feeded, you're getting hot, you're getting going, and then you roll right into the next. You get your timings, you get all your stuff. 4 games, get them up out of there. Because that's basically what the Dodgers did. They came in there, they mopped them up and see ya. Let's go.
Look how they came on the World Series. Now,
they stunk the whole thing. They didn't just stink in the World Series. They stunk the whole playoffs.
Okay, but listen to what I'm saying. You're saying, look at what Toronto did. Look at what Toronto did. They raked the entire playoffs. They raked, right?
Yes.
So they raked against Seattle. That Seattle series took a lot to win.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
They had to come back from a deficit. They were down 2-0. So they came back. And they were down 3-2. So think about this, right? That series right there, that adversity that they faced, they came into the World Series smoking hot.
Yes.
Like ready to go. And they outplayed the Dodgers for 7 games.
Okay, now hold on. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. No, you got it. My fault.
The Dodgers, tough series against the Phillies, albeit 5 games. That the series ended in
4 games, right?
But in 4 games, but it was a tough series.
Yeah, we barely scored.
Right. They play the Brewers. It's like, why the Brewers even here? They come out and
we honestly didn't score that much except the 3 games. That one game Shohei went crazy.
And then the 2 games against Cincinnati. And yeah, you're right. And then you're right. I understand that. But I'm saying more than likely, when you have a series like that in the ALCS, look what Boston did to the Dodgers in 2018. Tough series against Houston. Scorches the Dodgers in the World Series. Scorched them. Look at what they did. Look what the Astros did against the Yankees. 7-game series against the Yankees. Adversity against the Dodgers, beat them in 7 games. This is what I'm trying to tell you. If you play the best team before you go to the championship series in a 7-game or 5 or however, you know what I mean, like a 7-game or even in football, 1-game playoff, you face the best team to go to the Super Bowl. That right there, and you come out on top, that right there shows that you can handle adversity. And rather than getting them out the way, possibly, because you could lose, but getting them out the way in the first round and then playing Cincinnati and Milwaukee on your way to a World Series.
But hold on, okay. Now think about it in the reverse. Who did they face to get to Seattle?
The Yankees.
And that's it, right?
They only played the
Yankees. All right, perfect. Yeah. So check this out. They basically did the same. What you're saying, they did the same thing, just in reverse. They took their easy win. And then they were hot for the next team. But now think about it. You just get your hot, you get ready to go. You face the best team, you beat them, then you get your easy wins. This is when you get your at bats in, get your timing, and then take that into playing. I would much rather come into a World Series. Let's say I'm facing tough pitching right before, and I go
You're speaking on it as a player.
1 for 16. As a fan, though, also because once my team rolls on the second best team, I I'm feeling really good about us at least playing the other side's best team. If I smoke this team that's supposed to be easy, I smoke the next team that's supposed to be easy, and then I got to play the hard team. Now I'm all worried and stuff. If I smoke the best team, as a fan, if I smoke the best team first round, what are the other teams going to do with me?
But you're also having to win. Like, you're also playing 8 more games and winning 8 more games against teams that you're like, bro, why? Like, what?
But they're also MLB teams. They're not going to just roll over. They're going to be good. Like, who expected the Cleveland to come all the way back?
Over.
Huh?
The Brewers in Cincinnati rolled over.
They didn't have no choice. They didn't have no choice.
Point. As a fan.
But you watched every game of that NLCS.
I watched every game of every playoff series.
See, that's what I'm saying. So what does it matter? It don't change nothing.
I wasn't happy about it. I wasn't happy about seeing the Dodgers play Milwaukee in the
But NLCS. That's why I said if that Phillies series was 7 games, it would have been way better.
Way better. But
even if it was in the NLDS. Even if it was in the NLDS.
In the NLCS, though. I'd rather see that in the NLCS.
I don't think the round matters so much. I think that last round matters. Like, for example, when Portland played the Warriors in the Western Conference Finals, nobody cared. Because they had already played. They played the Rockets the series before, and everybody watched that.
Regardless of them watching it, I'm not saying. I'm just saying, what would you? You're gonna watch it anyway because you're a sports fan. I'm saying I would rather watch Dodgers Phillies in the NLCS with a chance to go to the World Series because those are the 2 best teams in the National League duking it out for a chance to go to the World Series. Rather
what if they never get to play too? That's the other thing. You're banking on every team winning.
But this is my point.
I don't want to bank on that. I want to see the best teams play every single time, and that guarantees it. If you take them in the second round, first round, guarantees it.
In the MLB, the only reason you don't see, like, obviously, I agree with you. They need to change they need to sacrifice a couple regular season games to give us longer postseason series. I agree with you. Outside of what series has the best team essentially not won? Outside of the wild card can happen anytime because it's a 3-game series. Anything can happen in a 3-game series. But from the NLDS on, the one that strikes me is Washington against the Dodgers in 2018. That's the one that strikes me. Washington was not a better team than the Dodgers that year. Like, overall, right? They ended up just beating them in the playoffs. But it was also in 7. So that was a 7-game series right there. But in actuality, they were the 2 best teams in the National League that year.
Washington isn't in the ALCS. AL.
No, they played you guys. Man, they played you guys to go to the World Series.
No, they played us in the World Series. Because remember, Juan Soto went crazy on us.
In the NLCS, Brendan. I'm telling you, Washington's in the NL. They're in our division. They're in the Phillies division. Brendan, I
really?
I face them 19 times a year. Yeah. Washington's in the National League, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, y'all lost in the NLCS to Washington. Y'all lost.
And they beat the Astros.
They beat the Astros in 7.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. Yeah, okay, that's the one.
So but
Arizona.
That was a choke.
I don't want to go to Arizona. Martin didn't want to go to Arizona. Arizona, they made a whole run. San Diego loses every year. They're probably one of the better teams.
Isn't that a more indictment on the team just folding?
Okay, well, hold on. Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay what?
Anytime they've ever won, they've been winning some playoff series. They win.
They win playoff series. They ain't doing nothing.
But they win playoff series. That's what I'm trying to say.
But they play like the teams that they beat in the playoffs. They're better than. They just ended up matching up against good teams, like against teams that they were better than. Like the 2021, I'm not like Tampa Bay wouldn't have been there.
Texas
was the best team in the AL.
Nah.
Yes, they were. Yes, they were. Yes, they were. They were that year. They were in 2023.
They had 100 wins.
I'll tell you right now what their record was in 2023.
But they wasn't better. They were better than Arizona, but Arizona took out the Nationals. I mean the Phillies.
The Phillies, you're right.
And the Dodgers.
Y'all lost to them that year?
Yes. They beat us too.
It's y'all fault. See, it's y'all fault we don't play y'all in the NLCS. That's what it is. It's y'all fault. That is y'all fault.
Right? They beat us, right? Am I tripping?
Yeah, I think they did actually. I think they beat you in the DS. 5 games.
Because we were first place, so we were waiting on whoever they beat. Yeah, it was us.
That's crazy.
See, and look, we had to face them. But look, that was kind of raw though.
They were 90. They were the same record as the Astros, 90-72 that year. The Rangers.
So I guess they had this. There was really no clear-cut best team.
Clear cut, and they beat the Astros in 7 in that series.
Yeah, they did.
Also, by not winning a home game, they didn't win a home game. Neither team won a home game.
Asinine.
That's crazy. That series was insane. But I mean, look,
I'm saying this is only if the first place team wants it. So if the first place team was like, yeah, bro, like, man, if the Knicks were like, yeah, bro, come see me, Boston. That'd be fire though. First series, Boston, Garden, Madison Square Garden, and Boston going at it.
The only way that will be beneficial as a fan experience is if the team they chose wins that series and upsets them. Because it ain't happening 9 out of 10 times, Brendan.
The first place team is not gonna. Yeah, you're right. That's what makes it kind of nice. I'm just saying, only if they picked it. Now, okay, check me out. Magic played Cleveland in 2009 in the second round, right?
Okay.
Who did they play to go to the championship? Exactly. You didn't even watch. Because you know why? Because you watched when LeBron and Dwight was playing. You see what I'm saying? It don't matter where you put that series. They're going to watch it. So whether it's for the championship or not, you don't care. You just want to watch. And then who the Magic play in the finals?
Yeah, they're going to watch, Brendan. I'm not arguing that.
Who the Magic play in the finals?
I remember.
The Lakers.
Okay. But listen to what I'm saying.
But you see what I'm saying? Look, you got to see a healthy LeBron and a healthy Dwight. Now, same series. Let's go the same scenario. So let's go. Now Kevin Love gets his arm pulled out by what's his name? Kelly Olynyk. Mm-hmm. And now we never get to see Kevin Love versus the Warriors.
Okay.
In that first series in the 2015.
Yeah, but Kyrie also.
I mean, obviously they're on different sides, but I'm saying let's say like they were on the same side, and you could have saw that in the first round.
What if Cleveland and Golden State played in the first round?
Yeah, but not in those terms. I'm just saying like that same caliber of game was played in the first round.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Man.
I don't like that.
If the team wants it, I'm saying they should have the option to have that option.
No,
let's say the second place team is going to be limping into it. Let's say Jason Tatum could be ready for game 6, but he's not going to be ready for game 1. And I'm like, yeah, let's get him out right now. Wouldn't that be fire too? You have that option.
Is that not soft? You talking about you want to play the best, but you ain't
playing.
Listen.
I'm saying the team should have the option. I'm not saying they should take it. I'm just saying they should have the option to do so.
No, they shouldn't. Absolutely.
They won. They did to choose their bracket.
They get to choose their opponent and basically cakewalk the rest of the way.
But they got to play the best team on the other side.
In the championship.
And it'll make it more likely that the best teams will face. Would it not? Like if my first and second place teams play each other and the second place team wins, they're still probably better than the third place. I mean, like there's probably a significant gap between the second and third.
Right.
Most of the time it is, but it's not like record wise, but team wise. So like we've seen like Toronto finish first.
Mm-hmm.